I'm a big analogies guy, right? I like to think in kind of how it would relate to different things. Seth Jarvis and his contract situation for the Carolina Hurricanes, I believe, has some similarities to a shark attack. And this is where you got to stick with me. You got to stick with me. Give me a minute.
People are all going,
yep.
What?
Exactly. So this is what I think of when I think of shark attacks. Because I actually know some people like this that are like pretty afraid of shark attacks.
Okay, I was going to say, I thought you were going to say that have been attacked by sharks.
No.
Bless their heart.
No. I was living in Hawaii when Bethany Hamilton got her arm cut off.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That was on a different island, but hey, different story. Seth Jarvis's contract is like a shark attack in this way. You ever gone to the beach with someone that is like deathly afraid of shark attacks?
Yes.
And you try to explain to them, you try to assure them of all the stats, and I actually went and looked some of them up. This from the internet somewhere. The likelihood that a person who goes to beaches will be attacked by a shark is 1 in 11.5 million.
Oh, that's all.
And a person's chance of getting killed in one of those attacks by a shark is less than 1 in 264.1 million. So I'm the one saying that to these people that are afraid of shark attacks, right? Like, you're more likely to get injured by a vending machine, or, you know, a cow kills more people than a shark, and
right.
all these things. And that doesn't help.
Yeah.
It doesn't. They
No.
still get more afraid. Even all the logic in the world is
Right.
telling them not to be afraid.
Yeah.
It's like, well, okay, you just told me 1 in 11.5 million people get attacked.
Yeah. Now they're worried about all the extra stuff you
it's
said.
like, well, I know a lot of people. None of them have gotten attacked. I think we're due. Like, it keeps getting you there, right?
Uh-huh.
Seth Jarvis hasn't signed a long-term extension. He hasn't signed a bridge deal. He hasn't filed for arbitration. Everyone keeps telling me, in this case, by the way, I'm the person that's afraid of the shark tank or the shark attack. Everyone keeps telling me he's happy. He wants to be a Cane for life. The Canes keep telling me they're happy. They want him to be a Cane for life. It'll get done. It'll get, like, literally, I've Eric Tulsky to NHL.com, Eric Tulsky being the Canes GM. It will get done eventually. He wants to be here forever. We want him here forever. We just have to agree on what the right number is. Tulsky to NHL.com. It's possible it will be a short-term deal and then a longer term later. It's possible we'll do a longer term now. There's a lot of ways of getting it done, but nobody is concerned about whether he's going to be here for the long haul. It's just a question of how the contract makes that work. Eric Tulsky right there is the person telling me the stats about the shark attacks. All the logic in the world, right? I hear you. I like it. I'm with it. I want Seth Jarvis here for a long time. Seth Jarvis wants to be here for a long time. Eric Tulsky wants him here for a long time. They've got the money. He wants the money. They're going to make it work, right? Except every time you talk about it will get done, I'm going, well, it's not. Right? Every time you talk about he wants to be here, we're going to get it done, we could find out the numbers, I'm just being reminded that you haven't gotten the numbers figured out yet. I'm just reminded that we've seen deals fall apart in the past. Maybe 1 out of 11.4 million, but we've seen them fall apart in the past.
It's happened.
I understand I'm probably a little Chicken Little here, running around going, the sky is falling, and there's no real need for it. But is it wrong to just want Seth Jarvis's deal done and kind of have wanted him to be one of the first ones taken care of?
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with that at all.
Because here, like, early on in the process, I thought they actually had it done. I thought they had it done, but they just weren't making it public. Like, agents, team, agreed on it behind closed doors. Seth was cool with it. Seth was like, sweet, I'm going to go to Sebastian Aho's wedding in Finland.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you guys later. We've got it done. And they just weren't signing it and announcing it. So other teams didn't know exactly how much cap space the Canes had, right? Because if you knew how much Seth Jarvis was going to take up, you might offer Jake Gensel or Martin Nook or whatever free agent you were negotiating with like $100,000 more than the Canes could give, right? You'd $1, Bob. Like you'd just be a smart bidder for their services. So I was like, all right, you keep Seth Jarvis's contract quiet, right? You keep it to your chest. That way nobody knows your cap situation and they can't use your limited cap space against you. I'm cool with it. Then, Pesci left, Shea left, Nason left, Teravainen left. You signed, you had already signed Chatty. You signed Martinook, right? You take care of Slavin. I'm going like, all right.
Now it's Jarvis' turn.
Seems like all your moves are the big moves are done. Go ahead and announce what you've known all along, right? Go ahead and now it's time.
Please.
There's no reason to hold it back.
Nope.
I'm ready. Like I'm like the person that, thought there was a surprise party for him.
Oh no, and there wasn't.
And you walk in and you're like, all right, I'm here to pick up the pizza.
Yeah.
And they're like, no, really, we just need you to go get the pizza.
Oh, yeah, that was it. What did you think?
Well, there's nothing in the big private room in the back of the pizza shop.
Wink, wink.
I'm here to pick up 2 pepperonis.
Haha, get it? No?
It's like, that's me right now. I'm going like, all right, it's time for the Jarvis deal. And they're like, what do you mean? The deal that you agreed upon a couple weeks ago, but we're keeping it a secret.
Nudge, nudge.
Time for the Jarvis deal. And they're going like, oh, no, we're going to get it done.
Okay.
You mean it's not?
Right.
No, we will. No, all the logic, 1 in whatever million. Like, it's good. It's good. You're fine. Everybody wants it to happen. I'm going like, all right, I get it. I shouldn't be worried. I can't control how I feel.
Right. Well, and the team has a history. I mean, look at Aho and his contract. They have a history of waiting too long, and now we're paying more for something than we could have when you knew you were going to keep him. That's
the part about the Seth Jarvis thing that is, you just hit on. That is most just, I wouldn't say concerning, right? Because, in all of this, my brain is still telling me it's all good. My heart and like my nervous system is still telling me like be nervous.
Right.
But my brain is still telling me nothing to worry about. But it is like everybody knows. Just do it. Just do it. It's like every day that goes by without Seth Jarvis on a long-term contract extension is a day where the team store doesn't have Seth Jarvis jerseys in it.
Yeah.
And you're just passing up money because I guarantee you that guy's going to sell jerseys.
Oh, yeah.
And every day that he doesn't have his contract is another day when he should. And not for nothing, I'm just going to, break some news here. He's a really good player.
Yeah.
And he does the things the Canes demand of players, and he's done it since he was 20 years old.
Even when he's broken.
Even when his shoulder is being held together by like scotch tape and painkillers.
And his finger is swollen
and his finger
oozy.
is just loose inside the glove. Like he's still out there hustling back on defense, back checking, giving his body up. One of my favorite plays, funniest plays of the year, is when he stopped a shot just with his palm. Do you remember this?
Yes.
Just like he almost forgot that like hockey pucks are hard and he's not playing with like a tennis
and
ball.
It would hurt.
He just kind of like put up his palm, was like, dude, ow.
Oh, that.
It's like putting your hand on a hot plate or something.
Ooh,
it's
or like stubbing your toe.
Yeah, just
you don't
pop.
feel it for a second, and then you're like, "Oh, bad idea."
Like he does everything that you need from a player. Those are the players you take care of first.
Yeah.
And if there is a little bit extra money that goes his way, I'm confident he'll find a way to be worth it because he's Seth Jarvis.
Exactly. He's Jarvie. We got to keep him.
So I understand it's a little irrational. I understand I'm a little out over my skis.
No, but you know what? We also, even Canes fans, as we've had to deal with a lot. We lost a lot of names that we're familiar with and we love, so we don't want to lose another one.
We just want a little comfort.
I know. We just need that hug.
I never thought I would be so excited for somebody else to get millions of dollars.
I know, right?
But I'm like, he's going to get $8 million a year, and I'm going to throw a party. Like that doesn't make any sense.
I won't even get a high five, but I want him to get the millions.
Exactly. Hopefully, I'll give you a high five.
That'd be okay.
When Seth Jarvis signs,
Sweet.
we'll find
high
each
five.
other.